take place. Back to the mall in the old school days, kicking it back with stories exchange. This is before everything changed. Oh, 245 at Mickey D's, Sears catalogs and memories. Eclectic is taking you back. Just turn the page. Took me for everything changed.
What's up, everybody? Before everything changed, you know who I am. This is before everything was a subscription. Look, you got cable, music, and movies, software. When you owned things, I miss owning things. Like, I hate that I can't sit down and play Madden or 2K if a server is down. No- Mind you, not even before I even get to the game, I turn it on and Xbox is like, "Yeah, I need an update." What, update what? Play the same way I did last time. I'm fine with that. I don't need the update. But no, here comes the update. Updates 15, 20, half an hour. I might have only had 5, 10 minutes to play a quick game. But now, half hour to update. Bet, great, cool. Now, here it is. I want to play some 2K. I got my player. I'm ready. I want to play a game. Servers down. But I don't want to play online. I don't want to play anybody else. I don't I want to play my game. Just me, my game, my person. And no. Because it has to connect to this. Why don't you just let me play? And then when the server come up, all the stuff I did, you just shoot it back up there. Just queue it on my machine, my $500 fucking game console. Why don't you just put it there local, and then when the server, hey, just shoot it back up. No, I can't. So I can't again. You used to buy a cartridge. That's right, kids. And go home and put it in your machine. Hit the fucking power and play the game. That was it. If you had the cartridge, you had the game. That's all you needed. And then if you wanted to say, you know what the server was? It was a memory card. You stick that in the front, the side, the back, and hey, that's where I left off last time. Boom, done. Fuck, if you had Zelda back in the day, you just needed the cartridge. What do you mean I gotta wait for the servers? Could you imagine? Oh, I can't play Pac-Man. The Atari servers. Anyway, I'm just saying, if I bought a game, if I paid $60, $70, let me play my. I pay $70, then $500 for the system. Then I put it in, and they say no, our server's down. Matter of fact, what if I didn't have internet? I can't play the game. Well, you can play the game. You just can't do anything. You, I don't know. I'm just saying. Atari, Genesis had no servers. Oh, when you had, and I still do, I have like the big cassette collections. Remember cassettes, kids with music, and CDs, the CD books, and you actually owned your music. Hey, put this CD in, and you're flipping the books, and people had the weird one in the visor, but we had the books, and you had all the CDs, and you actually own the music, right? So now people don't buy physical CDs. A lot of people don't buy those shits anymore because you can stream the music everywhere. Throw it on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever the fuck else that I can't remember it is. Great. And that's everything. Way more than you were going to carry around in a fucking book. But then what? what if they just say, you know what, we're Apple's like, you know what, we're out of the music thing. We're just gonna focus on computers. No more Apple Music. You're done. You don't own shit. Your playlists are gone. It's a wrap. That's crazy. Or I have a lot of music that I ripped off of my CDs and put on a hard drive. And then when you do the Apple Music match, if Apple don't have the fucking song, then I can't listen to the song on my devices, even though I own the song. I have to turn the cloud shit off so I can listen to, because they're like, we don't have that, so you can't have that. The fuck you mean? Like before De La Soul won the shit and got their catalog, I had all the De La Soul albums. The Aaliyah, go and try to find all their Aaliyah shit. I don't think they're on the thing yet, but I own them. I got the CDs. I ripped the CDs, but if you try to do the streaming and they don't have it, you don't have it. It's fuck. So imagine they decide, Spotify's like, you know what, we're going out of business. Screw it, we're out. You don't have any music. You no more fucking get the draws playlist. That's it. You gonna have to hum. Anyway, I just miss when you had the same thing with movies. Um, you had the big VHS collection. At the time, you're thinking, oh, this is great because you get three, sometimes four movies on one tape. If you lower the quality a little bit, you didn't care. High def wasn't a thing back then. And then you had your DVDs. Then you had the great HD DVD versus Blu-ray battle. Kids, it was a thing. I'm not even gonna talk about Laserdisc, but and then people would buy all the Blu-rays. Now they don't. You know why? Because you can stream all of that shit. You just go to whatever fucking app you got and watch a movie. But again, you know how it was HBO Go, and then HBO left, and then it was HBO Max, and then they're now gonna turn it to something else. What if they just decide, no? How are you gonna watch? You're not gonna be able to watch the fucking Breakfast Club if you don't have. And that's what they do. Like they'll say, "Hey Netflix," they'll say, "Hey, well here's a list of movies that's leaving Netflix this month." And if it's gone and you don't own it, how are you gonna see it? I just miss being able to own. I mean, I could still own it. I just don't want to because it's too much shit. It's too much clutter. I don't want a lot of clutter. But also, there were things exclusive to the real media that you can't get streaming. Like some of the Blu-rays had alternate endings that you can't watch when you're just watching the movie on an app. Some of them had the bloopers or the the accidents or whatever the fuck. You can't do that. And some of those movies had some alternate angles that you could watch. But those movies aren't streaming. Those aren't streaming. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. But the music, some of the albums, the vinyl, the cassette tapes had hidden tracks or bonus tracks that aren't streaming. They don't have those when they say, "Hey, we have the album." It was like, damn, I remember it was two other songs. Yeah, they don't. Those aren't streaming. It's just, I don't know. And cable TV, cable's great. It was it was always reliable. It wasn't until satellite. Once you got your Direct TV and your Dish TV. Also, who had Dish TV? No one had Dish TV. You only Direct TV. You know why you had Direct TV? Because you had the NFL package and the NBA package. So why had Dish TV? If you had Dish TV, you're a fucking weirdo. Anyway, cable was the it was reliable. It was always on. And then when you got to the satellite, oh, if it rained. Matter of fact, not only if it rained, you couldn't even get it. Oh, you got to be facing the southern sky. So if you were on that side of the apartment, you just none for you. But cable was that, and then weather started messing stuff up, and then cable prices went up, and so now we have all the apps. if you cut the cord like I did. But then if they get rid of the apps, then you're screwed and you got to go back to cable. I'm just saying, I like modern conveniences, but when you didn't have to subscribe to everything, you just own something. Again, if you just had it, you had it. It wasn't, all right, now give me $10 next month too. No, I already have it. I don't need anything. It was a great time, and that's all I'm gonna say. But that was definitely before everything changed. Till next time.
Just turn the page to before everything changed. This is before everything changed. Eclectic. Before everything changed. Before EC. This is before everything changed. Podcast. Nobody more EC. It's them more eyes. For song I never refrain my love and now. See the goddess taste before he see. This is before everything changed. Podcast.
This is before everything changed.